Hello, everybody. This is the first episode of Super Genesis 2 Turbo, the podcast. It is a gaming podcast. I'm your host, Dark Morris, and my co-host, GaminTank.
Hello.
In this podcast, we just talk about everything video games for 30 to 40 minutes. And I'm a retro gamer myself. I collect a lot of old games, but also I play this modern stuff. I'm not shunning the newer stuff. GaminTank, what kind of gamer are you?
Um, I
Give
don't.
the audience a little background a little bit.
A little bit of old school, a little bit of modern stuff.
Yeah,
That's
you
kind of
yeah
it's
you
kind of
play
the games I
uh,
usually play.
you play a lot of random old school games that nobody else would play.
It's whatever I'm in the mood to play.
Games like Tiny Toons Adventure are what is that one gambling game you made for the Super Nintendo? Vegas something?
Vegas stakes.
Vegas Stakes.
Yeah.
Who would make a review about that game?
Somebody who's played it for so much, like whenever.
I could imagine if that's your only game and it's like I want to play video games but I only have that damn game. That's the one
Actually,
game I'm going to be playing. And
I
he's
actually,
like, yeah, what?
I actually saw one in the box for the first time ever.
Like, oh, you should have bought the box.
Fuck that.
It's like $5 for the box. No, that's too much. $2. All right, $15.
I wonder how uncommon that game is, or how common it is.
I wouldn't say I say it uncommon. It'd be very hard to find a box version of that game. I could imagine you have a lot of nostalgia for that game. Yeah,
Yes, I do.
it's fun. I could just sit there and like, yeah, this is what I remember. So fun to gamble all my money away.
uh,
Yeah, me,
yeah.
it's fighting games, Sega, anything, PlayStation, anything that's just fun.
Racing games, bunch of stuff that you've had a kick for recently.
I go in phases. Like, so I'll be talking about nothing but Assassin's Creed, nothing but racing, nothing but Street Fighter, nothing but hockey. Lots of hockey, lots of SVS, not so much RTS anymore. Yeah, RTS is like no. MMOs no, MOBAs no, mobiles no. Yeah, that's just a little
Yeah.
background of me and this guy. I'm
Seems like
Canadian.
mobile games would be like something you would only have you would only be in a phase that if you're playing so many of those. Because I went in a phase like that once.
I don't have mobile. I don't have a phone. I don't have a smartphone.
I
Never,
do.
I never owned a cell phone ever. Yeah, I think they're the devil. All right, we're just gonna move on to news stories now. Now, the first news story would be Halo 2 Anniversary Edition for the Xbox One coming in November. This was leaked information from a source that Microsoft wants to have legal action, take legal action against this guy if they find out who he is. Yeah, Halo 2. That's a big thing for me. I'm not too sure. I said this to one person and he's like, "This is for Xbox One." Like, I'm sure it'll come for the 360, maybe, but I'm pretty sure Microsoft just wants us to make Xbox One exclusive. I would think, maybe, possibly.
Well, it would be a smart move if they made it Xbox One exclusive, so that way they can get more people to buy the systems.
Yeah, I mean, like, get our system, Halo 2. It's the most exciting FPS game on the
Yeah.
original Xbox. For consoles back in what is it, it was the sixth generation, right? It was the sixth generation. Halo 2 was the most exciting FPS online game, multiplayer on
I was
consoles.
I was under a rock. I didn't know any of this Halo 2 stuff.
He's a little punk kid in like elementary,
Little punk kid.
playing on his little Game Boy and Pokemon.
Yep, all day, every day.
Pokemans. Can't get enough of his Pokemans. But for me, like, this is a big deal. Like, it's Halo 2. Holy shit. It's gonna have Lockout. It's gonna have all the Ivory Tower. It's gonna have, forget that at one stage. Ascension.
I've got to be honest. The time that I did play Halo 2, Lockout was my favorite. Only because
Lockout
of like
was
the fog in that stage. It's just so good. I don't know. The design was also amazing in my opinion.
I don't know why that map is so good, but it is. It just so you just want to play. That's what me and my friends would do. Just either play. Lockout was the choice, but then we go on to Ascension mostly and Ivory Tower, but mostly Lockout.
Yeah, Lockout's the usual map of choice.
It is the best one for whatever. It's because you have so little maps, and you keep playing them over and over, and they just get locked into your head, burnt in your retinas, and then you
Yeah.
just get crazy excited if that happens, if you see it.
I kind of want to mention something. Remember, I think I'm not sure if it was a rumor or it was true, but they would talk about a ghost in Halo 2.
A ghost in
It'd be like a orange character going after, like if you did nothing or if your connection was bad or something. It was like some kind of rumor that if you had a bad connection or if you were doing nothing for a couple of minutes, that a character that has no walking animation or shooting animation would just go at you and kill you. I don't know if it's true or not because I've only seen videos of it.
Honestly,
And
I haven't heard of this story ever.
they're old videos. Also, super jump. I want it.
What? The super jump? Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you would have to do this crazy thing with the rockets and jump at it, lunge at it, and you just fly with the rocket.
I remember people did it with glitches. I think it was what's the name of that stage? Zanzibar or something like that.
Yes, the Zanzibar.
Yeah, they would. It was tutorials on how to do a super jump.
What did I call that map in Halo 3?
Um, I don't know.
Something or another. But yeah, that's a big deal. It's Halo 2, like, holy shit. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to get it. Xbox One, I need. That's gonna be so great to have that on my Xbox One. That's gonna be so great. Okay, next story. Need for Speed Rivals developers experiencing layoffs because their what is it? What is that? Electronic Arts wants to focus on mobile games. Yeah, let's listen to this. Ghost Games, the developer who recently took keys to Need for Speed franchise, has entered layoffs. What? Yeah. What do you think? That's
That really sucks.
like
To be honest, it sucks. But I guess I could see why they want to go towards mobile games because it's popular with all the crap that's on it. People will play it and buy the DLC and pray it's not for $50 or something like that.
yeah. The Need for Speed has been this franchise has been struggling to stay relevant and keep selling games. A bunch of developers have tried and it just keeps nobody wants to buy the game.
I think the most recent one I played is Need for Speed The Run, and the first mission, I swear they took it from like a Fast and Furious scene. You're running from guys and they're shooting at you. I was like, wait, what? I thought I was playing Need for Speed. I thought it was racing.
Yeah,
I was expecting Vin Diesel to come out or something.
walk out of a car.
You owe me a 5-second car. My God.
That does suck for Ghost Games because it looks good. This is next gen. Their last game, Rivals, was next gen game exclusively. I think. I'm not too sure if it's on the X360 or the PlayStation 3, but it looks good on the Xbox One. I'm pretty interested in getting that game. They're trying to mix like open world Need for Speed with Hot Pursuit kind of deal. It looks fun. But yeah,
Need for Speed was for PS3, Xbox, PC, and what was it? It was Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Windows PC, and PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
okay, so it's all around the board.
All around the board that matters. There's
No Nintendo.
that's sad.
No word on the Wii U, and the Wii U has been just dead in the water for a while. That sucks. And Gaming Tank here has a news story he wants to share. Go
Oh.
ahead. Studio 38.
So yeah, if you guys remember Studio 38, they were the company that made Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
I have that game.
I played the demo of that game. And no,
Oh,
I didn't want. I did not want any Mass Effect stuff.
I kind of was like everybody talks about that game to be so good. I played them like, oh, this is just another RPG
I played it and I was like, damn,
thing.
it has potential, but sadly,
This seemed like every other fucking game that I've played that
sadly,
tries to do that thing, but done well. I would think.
yeah. So sadly, uh, they eventually filed for bankruptcy because the game didn't sell that much, and
Like,
they owed more than 90 million. They owed more than $90 million to the state of Rhode Island, and well, now they let's see. I lost track. We are awesome at this.
oh, you're just dropping the ball. Good job.
Yeah, we're awesome at this. The state of Rhode Island lawmakers are proposing a bill to allow the state to default on this debt, which means, I guess it's a way from, because I don't know what default means. So I actually had to look it up, and I believe it is that they're not going to pay, but they're just going to be pestered so much by the state of Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island. Yeah, that does. What that game? That studio is. There's so much. It seems like an old story I heard a year ago. That they had to build. They loaned. They owed a lot of money. They had all this money for startup, but they needed this game to sell well, so they could continue. They wanted to make a sequel that was going to be an MMO. The game didn't sell well.
Whoa.
And this guy just needed all. Guy just the guy that backed the producer, the head guy, CEO, I guess, of Studio 38, just owed everybody money and just opted out, I guess, and the company just done. Now this is
Yeah.
a newer news about it, I guess.
I guess it's more of an update on what's going on with that company, or what's.
So they owe the state money,
Yes.
but it's like shouldn't they just treat it like an investment? So it should be an investment, like the risks of the investment. It could pay off. You could potentially lose all your investment and nothing becomes of it, and the company just fall through. Everything just fall through and sucks.
It was a loan.
Yeah, there's a loan, so they have to pay them back.
Seems a little strange. It's a $75 million loan. It's just so they can go from Massachusetts to Rhode Island, make that game, and promise to bring like 450 jobs. I don't know. It seems a little much.
Not a smart idea, but they had a good. And then there's video games. What were they thinking? Like I said, we'll take a chance on this company. Maybe they could. They have potential. They could probably make a game and make us money, but that did not happen.
Didn't some baseball player endorse this game or something like that, or he had something to do with the company?
Yes, I think he was the owner,
Oh,
and yeah, he just
guess you
lots
could.
of questionable stuff about it, and it just didn't fly. It all rested on how well Amalur Reckoning did. Reckoning Amalur, I don't know.
Was not a home run.
It was not a home run. Ha ha ha.
There's my terrible joke of the podcast.
Not a joke, it's a pun.
Plenty to come.
Terrible, terrible pun.
Yep. Doesn't
Kingdom
count.
of Amalur. Why did I say Amalur Reckoning? No, because Kingdom of
'Cause
Amalur
that's-
Reckoning. That's the
Yeah,
whole
that's the full title of the game.
looking at my list of games here and all my inventory, and there it is, right under desk space and binary domain. We'll just skip this other news story because it doesn't go anywhere. Now we're going to talk about what we have been playing recently. And now, Gaming Tank, you could head this one. Go ahead.
Is that because there's not much? No, I'm kidding. Well, if people who are familiar with my channel notice that there's
Nothing.
a lot. a lot of Pokemon stuff, so I'm just gonna say that.
I don't see a lot of Pokemon stuff.
Well, not a lot, but
Maybe in the past.
Yeah, in the past there was like every week or so, or like every now and then you'll see more Pokemon stuff. But I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Y, and just training and just getting new Pokemon and stuff.
Yes.
Aside from that, I've actually decided to try and play through Final Fantasy 1, but since my NES does not work, I have a version on Game Boy Advance that I'll be playing through.
I have it on the Vita, and I also have the NES version.
Yeah.
I might have I have a version of it on the PlayStation 1. I believe. PlayStation X.
Wait, you said PlayStation Vita, am I right?
Yeah.
That is the HD remake, or it's supposed to be like high definition?
And I also think I have it on the what is that one console? PSP. That's it. I have the game for it on there as well.
Yeah, I love the PSP version. It looks great. But aside from that, I've been playing. It's just like I've just been reaching in and playing some Game Boy games. I have the classic NES series, Legend of Zelda. I've been playing a little bit of Super Mario World on it, and
classics.
And Mega Man Battle Network 3.
Is that the card game?
It's not a card game.
It's a video game of a card game.
It's not a card game. I guarantee it's not.
Okay, say it again.
Mega Man Battle Network 3 White. There's two versions. There's blue and white. It works like Pokemon if you think about it.
I stole the whole goddamn idea.
I think they did that since the second game. And
Some kind of RPG.
Yeah, kind of.
Why do I see card games?
Oh my god.
It's an isometric RPG game, right? And
yes.
Pokemon has a point. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, you have to have cards for that's how you use the thing. It's like Dragon that one of those old Dragon Ball Z games that never came to America on the Super Nintendo. You have to like
Super
your two guys have to fight each other. No. This is just like instead of just picking moves, you have to have the right cards to make the moves happen.
Oh yeah, okay.
Is this how this battle network thing works?
Kind of. The way it works is that
you have cards.
Well, the way the battling works is it's not cards, it's chips.
Okay, well,
it's the same idea, but
it's not cards, Morris. It's chips. The hell is the difference? Still the same deal. It's not a card form. It's not a card shape. It's like a chip shape.
Okay, it's the same idea. It's just that you
just tell me. Just say it's cards, okay? Come on.
Fine, cards, chips, whatever. And you have like this grid that you can that you fight enemies on, and then you have to use them in a way to just to delete them all. Yeah. So.
Anything else?
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yeah, we played it. We just finished playing that. We kicked a lot of ass there.
I will not go to Ghost because that is boring as fucking shit.
I kind of like it. We always like that one stage we call.
We just go and play Safeguard. That's it. I mean, but then when was the last time we did that? About a month ago.
Yeah, we just keep on having a lot of fun on Black Ops 2.
And a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Because
you're.
I like the game.
That game could go to hell. What has Morris been playing, huh?
Yeah, Morris.
Assassin's Creed 3 on the Wii U.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the rest of your podcast. Enjoy.
I've said this in length with my friend here, GaminTank, and that game is just awful. Well, it's glitchy to boot, like it's unfinished.
Wii U version.
No. Well, the Wii on the Wii U, I have to use the gamepad, which is not bad at all.
Now, are you forced to use the gamepad, or can you switch to like the Pro controller?
Yeah, you could have the Pro controller, which is nice. It's a nice little thing there. But I kind of, after playing Assassin's Creed 4 so much on the Xbox One, I'm like, I kind of want to use for everything. I don't care. I just want to use that for everything. everything new stuff, every modern, next gen, last gen. I want to use that for everything because it's just so good. When I first got it, I told this guy, it's like a better version of the Ouya controller. Ouya controller. Such a tongue twister there. Because Wii U Ouya controller is just very similar to the Xbox One, but a little cheaper. And
No,
it's
I
like
have a
spelled
question.
cheaper. What?
I wonder who has more people playing their systems, Nintendo's Wii U or the Ouya? What's being more played?
Well, Wii U, because everybody likes Mario. You want the console because you want Mario.
That's true.
I'm
I want
telling
to play
you,
as
don't get
Cat
it.
Mario.
Don't get it, buddy. It's a terrible console.
I know,
It's not
but
gonna go anywhere.
I'm optimistic about that.
Well, so aside from the console itself, the game is glitchy, and nothing is done right except the story, which makes everything else suffer as a result because they're trying to do something with hunting and trading and in your little homestead area you have. You have a little personal hometown village that you bring people in for business, and once you get more people and they level up, you can build more stuff and get more items. You use that to trade stuff or make stuff, but money doesn't have any real use because we wanted to make like more weapons. That's the only thing I can think of, or suits, and the suits suck. The weapons suck. There's no natural progression of the weapons. Like you start off with the tomahawk and bow, one pistol. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. And they like, yeah, money has no use, and the shooting system is shitty. Holy crap! Well, I should stop right there. I'm gonna cover this all in a video I'm gonna be making, detailing this crap.
Okay, so what else have you been playing?
Like I said, I did mention Assassin's Creed 4, and that's so good. It's like Assassin's Creed mixed with it's like Assassin's Creed Elder Scrolls. Yeah, but pirating in the Caribbean Sea, which is so fun. It's
Going for pirates and booty.
yeah, you drive around ship, they kill other ships and eat other ships, and go to land and just kick a lot of ass. It's so good. It looks so good on the Xbox One. It plays so good. Frame rate, the loading system, the loading times are so short. It is so good. The game was made perfectly. Everything works well. It's a lot of fun. Holy crap. What else have I been playing? Let's see. That's about it, I think. Okay, let's go to our topic of discussion for this. The crappiness of the Wii U. And this is going to be mostly me talking because I'm a owner of it. After playing a few days of Assassin's Creed 3, I just the problems of it just keep hitting me in the face. Literally. My friend here doesn't have a Wii U, but he would like one. I'm telling him, no, don't get one because it's terrible.
But Smash Brothers, what about that? I'm kidding.
That was fun back in the N64 days. Not so much anymore.
Not too much of an avid Smash Brothers player, so
It seems everybody's like, we gotta get it. Wii U.
Oh, why they put Lucario in it? You gotta put Mewtwo. Which, I would rather have Mewtwo because
Yeah. The crappiness of the Wii. I bought it day one, updated everything. I got 3 games for it: Mario Brothers U, Black Ops 2, and Assassin's Creed 3. I played a bit of Mario U plays really well. Black Ops 2 was very fun on the gamepad.
actually, I do need to say about Super Mario Brothers U. If you play on a Pro controller, that is the weirdest thing ever because you don't use A and B for running and jumping. You have to use X and Y.
That's normal if you play Mario World.
You don't. No, I mean,
Or Donkey Kong Country and a Super Nintendo. They're both Super Nintendo games that you use X and Y and B.
it's not Y and B. It's X and Y for running and jumping. when
X
you
and Y.
yeah, you have to use the X and Y buttons for running and jumping in that game.
Yeah,
When I played it, it
I'm
was
sure you could fix the controls.
well, it was the fact that my friend did not have. When I went to go play it at my friend's house, he did not have a Wii remote at the time, so it was. Well, he had one Wii remote, and I was using the controller or
Let's
something like that.
see.
Yeah.
Of course, you could. That's just your friend not not taking the time to configure the controller if he can. I'm sure you could.
We looked through that entire game. We did not find any settings for that, and it was horrible.
What the hell? Well, so sorry. And everybody gets mad at that game because it doesn't have online multiplayer. Like you can't, like if you had a Wii U and we want to play Mario U together, we can't do that
I'd imagine that'd be a
online.
terrible idea because the latency would probably screw us over so many times.
No, it wouldn't. It's not like we're playing Black Ops 2 online.
Oh jeez.
Just between two people, it's pretty easy.
Wait, Black Ops 2 on Xbox 360 or the Wii U?
I'm talking about on the 360. On the Wii U, it's pretty sweet as well. But there was this one weekend where this whole server was down. I couldn't play online because it was going through an up. Or I did this. There was this update that screwed everything up. That didn't happen. There was another update that came later after the weekend that fixed this all, and I couldn't play it. I was like, with everybody else, we're all sitting there, but there's some people that like, don't update it. I didn't update it. I'm still playing. There's only like 50 of us here.
Oh, okay. Well, yours happened because of an update. I had the same issue where I couldn't play online, but that was because it was launch. It was like the first day or something, like the first 3 days. It was really messed up because it ended up getting on a launch date, like when it released.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Playing Assassin's Creed on the Wii U, I feel the console is struggling. The game is pushing the console to its limits, the hardware to its limits, and every so often it'll freeze on me during loading times.
Now, I'm not sure if it's either that or it's that the developer did not really program the game properly or is not updating it as much as needed.
I still believe it's the hardware itself.
Yeah.
Like this thing is supposed to be stronger than the PlayStation 3 and the 360, but playing this game on that console does not make me feel that way at all in any capacity.
Well, the question could be, what resolution is playing on Xbox 360 and PS3, and then what is it playing on the Wii U, and are the same problems on
No,
Xbox?
the problems are not the same. This game doesn't freeze on the 360 or PlayStation 3, but the game itself is still buggy. That's just how the game was made. It was, but the console itself doesn't have the same issues on other consoles as it does on the Wii U, which is free. Like I haven't played it all. I haven't played it since the next day, one afternoon, after not touching it for a while. Started it up, put it in the game, loaded it up, loaded my game file. During as I'm gonna load my game file, before I could even start to play the game for the first time today, freezes. Have to hard reset it and try again. It's because the game fails to load or just stalls and just doesn't want to do anything about it. That's how.
I think the best part is when you were telling me what happened when you were going into a cutscene.
Oh yes, but that's just the game being glitchy. Where I just died during a cutscene.
Yep.
Guards found me talking. They seen me seconds before a split second before I triggered the cutscene. Then they killed me during the cutscene. I died during the cutscene. They were killing me during a cutscene. After I died, I had to replay the mission over. That's just the game being buggy and stupid. And now I had to I box it up. I played it for a few months And after a while, I just boxed it up because I haven't touched it in such a long time. Recently, I unboxed it because I was playing Assassin's Creed 3, 4 so much. I wanted to go back to 3 to beat that one. Unboxed it. Had to do an update. Since this update, I can't even watch Netflix on the TV. It shows up on the gamepad, but not on the TV. There's not even any video signal going into the TV while this Netflix is launched. But it goes on the gamepad just fine. I can watch it on the gamepad, but it just it makes me angry because I want stuff to work properly, and it's not working properly. I can't even watch Netflix on the Xbox One because, I don't know, Netflix is being lazy. Doesn't want to update their shit.
Just bust out the Xbox 360 and just play it on that.
Yeah, it works fine on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, but this new gen stuff is not YouTube. Netflix is being lazy with their apps. I would think. Yeah.
Now, was it a Netflix update or was it a Wii U update that caused it to happen?
So it was a Wii U update, and I had to do a update for the Netflix app.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be something that like it was probably the Wii U update that messed it up, but never mind. It was on Netflix's end.
This update had to happen because of all this new stuff going on. What they're trying to make the 3DS Wii eShop in tandem with your Wii U stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Speaking of 3DS, I've actually tried Netflix on it, and I will never try it again. I've also tried YouTube on 3DS. I will never try it again.
That's awful.
Yeah, it just looks terrible, and it just kills your battery.
Netflix on the Vita is okay. Takes some time to load, but it looks great on the OLED screen.
Yeah.
So take that, Nintendo.
That new release of the Vita with, instead of the OLED, it's going to have the a normal LED screen.
Yeah, it's not going to have the OLED screen anymore. It's going to be cheaper, better battery life, but no OLED screen. I'm like, I got 2 Vitas. I'm not going to settle for less.
Ooh, this guy, 2 Vitas, you know.
It's a cheap ass kind of model. I already have 2. Why would I buy another one?
Because
no, I'm done. This console is not going anywhere.
You need 3 of the same system with very little to play on it.
Yeah.
You can go and buy Tearaway for it.
Yeah, but nobody's been. That's funny with the Vita that not even Sony is developing games for the game anymore.
That's sad. I
don't know if there's any word on it, or if they're just building something in secret right now. But there's no word on a new Vita game from Sony, and that's when you know this game is just toast. But I guess sales are improved because it's good that you're gonna use it as another controller for your PlayStation 3. That's Sony's answer to the Wii U's gamepad. Suck it, Wii U.
I wonder what would cost more, a gamepad on its own or the Vita.
Well, the Vita is pretty much like half of what you would spend on the Wii U. The only good thing with my Wii U is that I use the gamepad as a remote controller for my TV instead. Like that's one expensive remote, Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny too because the batteries, and I don't want to. I gotta buy new fucking AA batteries for my remote for my TV, but my gamepad I just plug it in. So I'm like, I just use my gamepad as my remote. That's very useful.
We'll buy rechargeable batteries. Shit.
No, never.
Yes.
Those are the devil.
No, they are not. I use rechargeable batteries for my Xbox 360 controller.
Well, good for you.
Yeah. Really innovative.
I have those too, but they're real batteries. They're not these AA batteries you have. Bought this charger a long time ago. I didn't sell it away with my old 360. It was still sitting there. And
is it a charge pack?
It's a charge bay.
Shit.
I could just put 2 battery packs in there and it just charges.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet. I didn't sell it for long with all my other stuff, and it just it's very useful.
Okay.
Pretty awesome. But yeah, the Wii U, don't get that thing unless they're gonna remake it. They're a year or 2. They're gonna probably get rid of it because it's losing them so much money. so much money. They all have to take pay cuts now.
So much that the 3DS couldn't redeem it.
Now they're like looking into licensing their characters and going to mobile devices and talking about mergers and acquisitions. Now, me and GaminTank joked about this earlier, like a few that Nintendo probably merged with Sega to become Segtendo, and they would make the Dreamcast 2 that was more powerful than the Xbox One, twice as strong as the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and cost like $500, maybe $600. Just a crazy great deal.
So you and your roommates can remember what it was like buying a PS3 by buying a Dreamcast 2.
And this game, and it'll be so good, and it'll have all the great stuff, and be backwards compatible with the Dreamcast games.
Yeah,
that'll be so great.
Well, I mean, they have that. Don't they have?
And their launch title will be Shenmue 3. And every Sega fan was creaming their pants. Like, oh.
And Power Stone 3.
Yes.
I don't know. They would get Capcom to make Power Stone 3, and actually, no, never mind. Fuck that. With all of its DLC.
Yeah, it's kind of yes. This was a very depressing topic going into. Now we've like made it fun. Fun, this whole Dreamcast 2 talk.
Well, I mean, don't they have that that deal with Nintendo to make Sonic games for the Wii U? So what if that was just one of the first things that would lead up to it?
Yeah. I did read this one topic, this one news story that. Well, I just looked at the headline and it says that Sega's gonna make a new Sonic game for a lot of platforms. It's gonna be a multi-platform thing.
Yeah, it's like PlayStation 4, and I don't remember. I only skimmed over it.
It's full next-gen games. Let's see here. Let me read this thing.
It's not next-gen anymore. It's current-gen.
A brand new game. It's gonna be for these consoles. Yes. At least Sega will continue to make games for the Wii U.
Oh god.
Oh, nobody wants it. Yeah, what was that game that the Rayman game, Rayman Origins or Legends, was supposed to be exclusive to the Wii U, but since they know the sales went down, Ubisoft like couldn't make the games to make a Rayman Legends fast enough for the 360 and the PlayStation 3.
You could not profit off the Wii U only. If you are like. If you're Ubisoft or if you're like some third-party company, you cannot profit only off the Wii U.
If I really wanted to torture myself with the Wii U, I would have got like Assassin's Creed 4 for the Wii U.
Oh, sweet.
And
get Call of Duty Ghost.
And GaminTank would have to suffer through me talking about that a lot.
Yeah, believe it or not, I actually do suffer through all of it. So I kind of spaced out and I was like, yeah, sure.
He just sits there and I just talk about this awful stuff with him. And he just sits there and takes it.
Oh, that sounds dirty.
Yeah, Wii U. Wii U. Assassin's Creed 4 is in fact on the Wii U. So if you people want to be masochists and really kill your Wii U before Nintendo does it, get that. Do it that way.
Well, speaking of third-party games on it, like how I just said you could play Call of Duty Ghosts on it, is Battlefield on it? I doubt it, huh?
God, no.
No?
God, no.
Really? You could use that Frostbite 3 engine?
The Frostbite 3 engine would just destroy the Wii U.
The Wii U would just... the Wii U would spontaneously combust.
You know, just spit out the game and shoot itself. And grow arms and shoot itself.
You buy the disc and it's like the Battlefield 3 it's DICE just in a video just laughing at you.
Yeah, that would be funny. You put in the disc and it just shows that video and you're like, you stupid fuck. Why would you buy this game?
Oh, man.
You have your money. And they just laugh for hours and hours. Yeah. It keeps looping for 10 hours.
They're just laughing at and pointing at the screen and then just giving you the middle finger.
Yes, that'd be
and then they take out, each employee just takes out like $60 that you like that represents each person that paid for it, and they just start rolling around in it.
Okay, that was a nice segue into our closing segment, because that was a hypothetical event we wish would happen in history. Nintendo to merge with Sega.
And maybe companies will take it, maybe developers will take it serious then.
No. How do you want the world to take the Nintendo seriously again is to make a stronger console. Marginally stronger than the Xbox One and PlayStation 3 and get rid of this gamepad and motion controls and just give me a good controller.
Come on, Morris, you know you love the waggle controls.
No, like the 360 has CBC Hockey. That's an app for hockey. And also NHL Game Center. I can watch all hockey games. If I subscribe to the NHL Game Center, I can watch any hockey game I want, but CBC at night is good because it displays it's free and I could watch any game that's on CBC. So I like that, but it's not on the Xbox One yet.
Oh, I'm surprised because maybe they're just focusing on football. One thing happened just today, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Denver lost. They suck.
Football happened. They
They
outsports the other team.
This is funny. I'm a Canadian. I watched the game and I like the sport. And he's American. He didn't give a shit. He slept through the damn thing.
I woke up like it was like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just go play some Black Ops 2 or something.
That's stupid. The Xbox One doesn't even have a good NFL app. You expect to have an NFL app that you subscribe to that shows every football game that you would want to watch that's live at the moment.
No.
It doesn't have that yet.
The coolest thing coming this month.
It just has this stupid thing that replays and stuff. I don't know.
Speaking of
360
apps,
has fantasy football.
Yeah, do you do any of that stuff? Fantasy football, fantasy hockey? I know you mentioned you do fantasy hockey.
But it's better on the 360 is better for hockey. It has I could actually get these apps and watch hockey games.
Hockey can go.
You can't do that with football on these consoles. But then the NFL supports Xbox One. You wouldn't have all these games on it.
You know what? If that feature was on the Xbox One, that would sell because
it will. It's gonna have it. It's taking time to implement it.
Because the Super Bowl just happened. Oh,
we gotta close this off.
Oh yeah, speaking of coolest thing ever, WWE Network coming this month. There, done.
Okay, that's the first episode of Super Genesis 2 Turbo, the podcast with Dark Morris and GaminTank. Thanks for watching. Good night.